Hello friends, welcome to everybody. Today I am going to present you a new item. The item is very old, but I am going to present you in a new flavor. You each and everybody you know that about tense and time, and we have already known about the usage of the tense and time. But what is the new thing? What is the new flavor? But we sometimes make it wrong use. So, what is the proper use of tense and time? What is the correct use of tense and time? So, today I am going to present before you about the tense and time. You see, tense and time are the same meaning, and the word tense is derived from the word tempus, means time. But their concept is different. Tense, all the tense and time, they have same meaning, but they are in uses, they have different concept. Then you know that very well. There are two kinds of tenses. They are present tense and past tense. But times are of three types. What are they? They are present time, past time, and future time. So each tense has four aspects. What are they? They are simple, progressive, perfect, and progressive. In simple, we are calling it that is indefinite, and progressive, that is called imperfect, and perfect continuous. In this way, whatever it may be, then I am not going to discuss about the aspect and about the tense, but I am going to present you about the correct use of tense and time. Now we shall proceed to discuss about the correct use of tense and time, that is simple present. Where and when we shall use simple present. You see, we can use simple present in different action and state, and that is habit. Now, I am going to present you about the different use of the simple present. Then where and when we can use simple present. Now you see, first we use the simple present for the habitual action. Habitual action means the action which we are going to do every day. That means they are habitual action. That means I go to temple every day. I go to school every day, and I take my meal every day. I take my bath every day. So there are some time expressions. What are the time expressions? There are some time expressions. You see, and the structure of the simple present is subject plus V1 plus object plus other one, or subject plus V1 plus object plus other one. It may be object or it may be other ones. So like the time expression, every day, always, often, usually, occasionally, ever, never, sometimes, etc. Now, then first we use simple present for that is habitual action, and action which takes place every day, that is called habitual action. The second, that is laws of nature. Laws of nature means the sun rises in the east, the sun sets in the west, spring comes after winter. That is their laws of nature. And thirdly, that is general truth. What is general truth? Tigers live in forest. That is general truth. And that is the scientific truth. Scientific truth means the scientists, they test and they tested that, and they proved that the earth, the water, the oil floats on water. It is a scientific truth. And that is the another, the water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. Like this is the universal truth. What is universal truth? Which is the truth which is that is everybody know that is universal truth. That means the earth moves around the sun. So that is mathematical truth. When we calculate the mathematical things, then we are telling that is 2 and 2 is 4, and 2 plus 2 is 4. So 2 and 2 makes 4. That is called mathematical calculation. Like this geographical truth. What is geographical truth? Geographical truth means the Puri is famous for Lord Jagannath. That is called geographical truth. So it indicates to a geographical place. So like this present state. What is present state? Present state. Suppose I am hungry or I feel hungry. That is present state. It indicates to present state. Like this permanent state. What is permanent state? Permanent state is that I live in Keonjhar. Cuttack stand on the Mahanadi. That is called permanent state. And that is permanent fact. What is permanent fact? Permanent fact means Bhubaneswar is the capital of Odisha and Delhi is capital of India. That is the permanent fact. Like the formal declaration. What is the formal declaration? The Prime Minister declares the exhibition open. I beg your apology. That is called formal declaration. If clause. In if clause we are using simple present. If you hit iron, it expands. If you come, I shall go. That is called if clause. Like the running commentary. In running commentary, in cricket games, cricket match and football match, the commentator they are giving the commentary action. So in commentary action, running commentary, we are using simple present. Then Moyes kicks the ball to Dinesh. Dinesh kicks very hard and score a goal. That is called commentary. That is running commentary. Like this momentary action. Action which is happening in the moment of speaking. That is called momentary action. What is momentary action? Momentary action means I take an egg and break it and put on a frying pan. Like this, though it is momentary action. The action is happening at the time of speaking. Like the for future expression. Then we are using simple present for future expression. In future expression, for that is a calendar and that is also departmental timetable and that is the official and institutional timetable. So what is calendar? Calendar which has been fixed by our timetable or for the year. That is called calendar. What day is tomorrow? We are telling what day is tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday. Tomorrow is Tuesday. Like this. Then my birthday falls next week. That is it comes under that is the calendar. And the another that is departmental timetable. Which action are departmental timetable? First and train timetable. They are called departmental timetable. Then the Howrah Express arrives the station at 5 o'clock. The Puri Express leaves the station at 10 o'clock. Like this, we are using simple present for departmental timetable. So official and institutional timetable. Which are official and institutional timetable? Official and institutional timetable. The school, college, universities they runs our official institutional timetable. Our school starts at 10 o'clock. Our school closes at 10 o'clock. Our exam starts next week. The Prime Minister visits Pakistan tomorrow. Like this, that is official timetable. Because these actions are based on official timetable and they are the part of a fixed timetable. We cannot change them. So we use the simple present in various ground. In the I already discussed about the 15 points, and we can also use the simple present for proverbs and idioms. Time and tide waits for none. Little learning is a dangerous thing. Like this, in this way, then we can use simple present. So, what is the difference of use in simple present? Now you see the time expression like often, usually, occasionally, ever, never, sometimes, and every day, always. We are using time expression for this form. That is simple present. And next class we shall discuss about the use of present progressive. Then today we shall discuss about the use of simple present. The structure is subject plus V1 plus object or other words. And time expression every day, always, often, usually, occasionally, ever, never, sometimes, etc. So we use present simple for the following action, habit and state. That is habitual action, the action which is happening every day, which happens every day. That is called habitual action. And the laws of nature. And third, that is general truth. And for scientific truth. And 5, universal truth. 6, mathematical truth. 7, geographical truth. And 8, present state. 9, permanent state. 10, permanent fact. 11, formal declaration. And 12, if clause. 13, running commentary. 14, momentary action. and 15 for future expression. Then we are using simple present for this action and event. Thanks to all.